And streaming! Hey, Kampai! That's okay. Anyways, it's a highball today. I do believe it's just whiskey and soda. Anyways, I got games to play today, and I guess we'll just jump right into them. Hopefully I'll remember what to talk about later on during the just chatting section, but we'll get there. Oh, I have like not adjusted volume settings at all. Wait. Okay, we crank that up. We crank this down. Turn that down. Okay, this is pretty quiet for you guys, and we got it maxed out. Hello, Warzak. We're gonna play at Week's End first. I know there's the title game, Nightmare Kart, which I'm sure everyone already knows about, and we'll talk about that later. But we're gonna play this one first because this is kind of an early demo of the game, so I suspect we may not play it very long, so I just figured we'd go ahead and play this, knock it out, and then we can just play Nightmare Kart as long as we feel like it. So, who is we? I guess I'm talking about us and everyone who's watching. Anyways, so I appreciate that they seem to have mixed everything pretty well, almost too quietly, because everything is cranked up to the max, and hello, Alice. Yeah, everything's cranked up to the max, but it's still pretty quiet for you guys. We'll see if it gets louder later on whenever we play the game. There is a problem here. No WASD. Sorry, no rebindable keys. There are no rebindable keys. However, there is WASD. So I guess they have added WASD into their controls, so you can use both arrow keys and WASD if you so choose. So I guess that's cool, but would much prefer rebindable keys. Anyways, a new run, I guess. And yes, we'll watch the intro. By Week's End, humanity must beat my game. Is it a meta kind of thing? An otherworldly tower has appeared in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Deep within its halls rests the Game Master, who has issued a challenge to mankind. Try as they might to skirt the rules, mankind must send their best to beat the Game Master at their own game. A new guest approaches. Welcome to the tower. You may refer to me as the bookkeeper. I oversee everything within the tower, ensuring all is accounted for. Now then, who dares challenge the tower? Oh, okay, we got some stats. We got stats and stuff. I don't know what... Oh. Okay, I see. You basically only have one choice. You have to unlock the others. Well, I guess that saves me from having to figure out what the fuck any of these stats mean. I can make educated guesses, but you never know how these things play out in the actual game. It would be nice to have some choice at the beginning, but because otherwise this just feels kind of meaningless. The artist has the highest pain tolerance. You were correct. This font is kind of fucked, though. Because the A, what happened to the A? What shall I call them? Can I? No. No keyboard input. Not even backspace. Okay, but X works. The dome! We already did the dome. I'm gonna call this one, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of want to go with something a little bit casual. Nothing, you know, nothing too crazy. Just Frankie. Frankie! Hey, Frankie! And so it shall be. Oh, Orc is here. What up? Oh no. Oh, that's confusing. Okay. I see. So you just like instantly snap. There is no like turn animation. You just snap to the angle or forward, whatever. Something I forgot to mention. I want to point this out real fast. This is an interesting menu. Look at the full screen command. Watch this. Look, I'll even move this down here. So, it actually, I mean, I haven't played around with this much in my own game, but I'm pretty sure whenever you use the, like, F4 to change full screen to small screen, whatever, the option doesn't actually properly update, right? Anyways, just minor detail. No transition frames, very nostalgic. Yeah, but it's a little bit confusing. Hard to keep track of where I am. It's easy to get lost. Care to buy something, Frankie? Do I have any money? I have $100. Steel heart, increase max vigor by 5 stack per 5 stack. Become numb, prevent defensive debuffs. Word vomit. Are these items or are they skills? With interest. Gain $1 every 10 steps. Can you just grind that? Can I just do this? I have $2, yes. I have $4. Indeed, you could technically just grind this, although I guess it would be a little bit nuts. It's quite slow. Does this count? I don't think so. What about... No. What if I do this? It's funny that if I'm moving forward, but because the floor tiles are tiles, it almost kind of looks like the floor never changes. Could you imagine if you just got paid for just taking steps? Like, even if it was like 1,000 steps, you get $1. But it's like, that's $1 for free. It's like, hell fucking yeah, I'll just go walk. You know, walk whatever, however many steps. I'll walk 15,000 steps a day. I think I could probably do that. 12,000 steps a day. That's $12 a day. That's gonna add up real fast. Do I need to press enter on it? Oh, yes. It wouldn't let me go backwards, but okay. CQC slice. Protocols. Item. What do we have in protocols? Gun rapid fire. Gun steady shot. Aid cognitive shield. CQC defensive stance. Guessing the mind is our magic. Vigor is our health. What? Is this the turn order right here? PEE, player, enemy, enemy. I guess. I don't think it's. Nah, it's not the. It's not telling you to press those keys. Because pressing P or E does nothing. I don't know. Let's yeah, just do a CQC slice on hand. I did my action though, but it's still, huh. See, gun, rapid fire, let loose barrage bullets, low chance deal critical damage. Focus your aim, target a vital organ with a psychic round, high chance to deal critical damage. Focus on bracing for incoming attacks, raise pain tolerance for 3 turns, recover 10 vigor. Let's do that. Cool little animation. What's this dick slap on the table sound effect when moving the cursor? Is that what you call that? Let's recover some vigor. Did that recover vigor? Oh wait, that's wait. It says MP. Oh, mind point. I see. Okay. How much health does it have? Does a regular attack kill him? Yeah. Fight is over. Oh, he doesn't let you bypass him. Alright. Oh, that was pretty easy. Go, 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 go! Oh. Are you talking about like the drum? I think it's the music. There's like a little 8-bit snare. That. So I didn't really recover that much mind. In fact, I recovered none, and oh wait, yeah. Oh, vigor. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Jesus. I didn't mean to attack that guy, but okay. I guess there's not much else I can do. I have 1 medical satchel, so I guess I could heal myself if I need to, but I don't know how to recover my mind. sort of wish there's like a step to the left button instead of turn. Oh, there is. Then here's where rebindable keys would be really nice, is I would much rather have step left and right. Yeah. Exploring could get confusing because there's no transition frames and everywhere is dark. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, without the transition, like, this is way too easy to get lost. As I was saying, so Q and E is step left and right, and then A and D is turn left and right. So this is where rebindable keys would be really nice, because to me it feels way more comfortable to have more of a strafe, you know, first-person style movement. We are technically in first-person style, so swapping Q and E with A and D is like would be my preferred control scheme. I can understand why some people might prefer it the other way, which is why rebindable keys would be really nice. So everyone gets to play the way that they want. It's also so weird that, like, despite pressing forward onto the stairs, it doesn't automatically make you go up the stairs. You have to press enter on them. Obtain stone. May break bones. Inflict physical weakness on one enemy for 3 turns. Oops. I'm getting confused. Wait, is this just... now that I've learned that Q and E are the step left and right, like, my brain has now immediately snapped to that. Like, it just wants to... Oh. It really just wants to press Q and E to turn now, instead of, step left and right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Obtain boxing tape. A roll of pristine boxing tape. Gain 3 mind when using a basic attack per stack. But is that like a passive, or is that an item? Actually, what my brain's really wanting to do is press E to activate. Obtain Skeptic's Notes. Increase willpower by 1 per stack. What does it mean by per stack? I guess of the same item? Oh, you can, like, step... Okay. There is... Although, it doesn't seem like I can change anything. Hello, Wrath. This feels like a Wrath of Wood game. I think this is your kind of game. You would be interested in this. Man, it's... So, I know it's a roguelite because the store page says so. And this is just typical fucking roguelite... Okay, just fight, even though there was no enemy there? It's just typical fucking roguelite, where it's just, I'm not gonna explain fucking anything to you. My mind is still at 0. I don't know how to recover that. Oh. I thought I had, Oh, now I gain mind each turn. Okay. I guess I better heal. This guy's kind of tough. Oh, what the fuck? He did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Wander in dark till you lose over and over, like. Yeah. But was that like a random encounter? Because, like, I didn't see a dude. Like, all the other ones had, like, a red glow. And that one just, like, just happened. I guess I'll just use that. There are 2 chests here. Is one of them a mimic? Jasmine tea. The soothing aroma cleanses the mind and body. Removes all stat debuffs. Okay, cool. Oh. I didn't know I was on a timer. Obtain painkiller. Become numb. Prevent defensive debuffs for 5 turns. Oh, well. Okay. Just chugged a tea from the chest. Yeah. Alright, here we go. At least now I have mind. Oh, and I guess I get to go again? I don't know how turns are determined at all. Stone! Okay. Another stone. You really like those stones. Okay. Kill him in one shot. Yeah. You too. What? Man, the damage variation. Is the dungeon procedurally generated? That is a good question. I don't know. What's with that? I think these are 2 of the exact same enemies, but like one. Oh, was it a critical? Oh, it's probably a critical. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh. Hey, buddy. Wait, what? Okay, well, whatever. I could probably CQC him to death. Nope, never mind. Just kidding. But that's okay. I get another turn. How are turns determined? I don't know. Word vomit. Smoke bomb. Is the stairs right here? Oh, okay. Abyssal charge, condensed darkness. The music just, is it not looping properly? It's not in my headphones are like, I need to turn up my headphones. It just seems like the music, oh, Oh, it's because the volume's up louder. I really feel like the music just is really kind of inconsistent. Okay, so there's another passive. Yeah, this is all like pretty standard roguelike kind of stuff. You pick up passives. Like temporary, they will be permanent buffs until where? I have it cranked up in my headphones. There it. Or are you saying? Are you asking like, is there music? I don't know if it's music, but like there is. I guess it'd be more apt to say BGS than BGM. It's not BGM, it's BGS. There's just kind of like a, you know, a cave, just a the people's explosive. Oops. Oh my god. Cavewhoosh.mp3, yeah. Boss? As you walk in the darkness, you feel a sudden chill run down your spine. The sound of pulsing pistons and wicked machinery fill your ears. Sudden sparks graze the ground beneath you. The hum of voltage dances across the room. Processing. Scan complete. That's pretty groovy. I kind of dig that. This is a groovy little beat. Kill the capacitor. Fuck you. Oh, super cool. Do I have any more healing items? I don't think so. I think I'm dead. I don't know. Yeah, I've been defeated. All hope is lost. Despite all your triumphs over the tower's denizens, humanity met its doom at week's end. Yeah. Actually, I was gonna say it's typical roguelite bullshit where it's like unless you're like a god amongst gamers, you're basically guaranteed to die the first time you come across the boss because it's gonna have some sort of bullshit that you have no way of predicting that's going to kill you. And then you have to take that knowledge with you to fight the boss again. Of course, if you want to fight the boss again, you have to go through all the same bullshit you just fucking did, repeat it again, so you can get back there, be aware of its bullshit, so then you can defeat it, move forward a little bit in the game, get to the next boss that pulls some bullshit that you couldn't predict, die to it, reset, and then go through the first part of the level, the first boss, the second part of the level, and then back to the second boss, so that way you can, you know, fight the fucking boss and know about its bullshit. Although, I will say, in this case, I don't know how the fuck you deal with that other than just hope that fucking luck has given you enough healing items to get there. Like, I don't know how I was supposed to deal with that. I don't think I had any skills to, like, stop the damage. I used the defensive move, and it didn't, like, stop the damage. It still did most of my... It still did a lot of damage to me. Yeah, I don't know. I like the graphics. They're cool. There's some style and charm in it. I mean, that's the reason why I decided to play this game on stream. But it does just fall into typical roguelike bullshit that I just don't find enjoyable at all. Let's see if we unlocked the, other one. No, you've got to be fucking kidding me too. God, the fucking roguelike padding. Like, this is roguelike, right? Roguelike, not the light version, because there is no permanent upgrade between them. It's like what you see is what you get. Whatever happens during that run is what fucking happens. There is no permanent, like, you don't start with any extra currency or anything to make the next run a little bit easier. That's just it. We're back to square run. Square run. Jesus, square one. So I just noticed something. And this is what I'm saying too. These things are here, right? And these are like permanent, these are passives. And I think they were there last time when I did the game, but they look like fucking torches. Like, why would I have any reason to believe that they were upgrades? I mean, it's like, I know now because they do stand out because they do have color, but like, as this is the first room in the game, I don't fucking know that. Maybe all your torches are gonna have a little dash of color in them. Anyways. Yeah, I just have the starting $100. So yeah, none of my money carried over. None of that money really mattered anyways because, because I never found another store, so it didn't fucking matter. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like roguelikes. We know this, and this unfortunately seems to exhibit all of the reasons why I don't like these types of games. It often just feels like it's just time wasting, you know? It's just pulling out bullshit to make you fucking repeat the same content because that way they can pad out the game. So, whatever. I guess we're gonna finish with that game quickly and just move on to just chatting because I don't feel like going through another run again. It's not wholly interesting. I don't think there's really much else worth seeing about the game. So let's put on some tunes. There, that one. So, okay, so there's a few things I want to talk about. So first of all, you may notice my room is a little bit emptier than usual. And that's because I I'm going to be rearranging my room, so big shocker. there will be a surprise next time when the whole set is slightly different. I think basically it's kind of funny. I think I'm going to be going back to how my whole set was quite a long time ago. I think a lot of the people in my chat may not remember. Maybe Oric remembers. But it's probably been a year or so since I rearranged my room to be like this. But it used to be that this wall over here had my desk on it, and the desk would look towards these doors here. I think this is how I'm going to rearrange my room again, something like that. Because as some of you, if some of you might remember, I had gotten my really fancy speakers that they're technically mine. I had actually bought them myself. They're Yamaha HS8s, but due to their size, I bought them when I was in America. But due to their size, I obviously couldn't move them. I couldn't leave the country with them, along with all of my clothes and my computer and all of that stuff. Like, so they got left behind. My dad got them. Dad's dead now. When I went and visited him, I brought those speakers back with me. But they are so big that my current setup here cannot accommodate them. So I needed to make the adjustment. So basically, yeah, I bought a new desk. You can see a part of it right there. I did it's an L-shaped desk, right? So this is the L for it that I assembled earlier today, as well as moved a bunch of stuff and whatever else. But I think that's the main plan for tomorrow is for me to rearrange all of this shit, move all this stuff, clean up the room, whatever. So basically, next week, everything will look fancy and different, probably. I don't know. It could also still look like a disaster. Who knows? But we'll find out when we get there. That's what I'll be working on tomorrow. So next week, and you'll see. Yeah. There was a part of me that wanted to do one idiot versus an IKEA desk stream. But I decided not to do that, obviously. I gotta assemble the rest of the desk and see how many tries it takes me to get it right. This fucking thing, I fucked up. You can see there's like a little angled brace. Yeah, let's see if you can see it in the camera. There. There's this little diagonal brace here, right? But there's only one. And it connects to like another bracket that goes under the I guess the top. The desk, the table, whatever you want to call it. And I had it. I'm echoing? How am I echoing? Oh, I see. You're echoing a tiny bit more without bed. Yeah, yeah. So my bed used to be here. This was because for two reasons. During the beginning of April, I got... Oh, was it April? Yeah, I guess it was. During the beginning of April, you know, I got really sick, and I was basically bedridden all day for a week long. It was like on the second day that I was just like, I'm tired of holding my phone in front of my face when I'm laying in bed to watch videos. So I just threw my bed in here so I could watch videos in here on my computer. And then it stayed there because my girlfriend liked listening to, like, she was weird about those kind of things. She always wanted to hear me and watch me when I was streaming, and so she liked having it here whenever she would go to sleep because I would be close by. But now that we're not a thing anymore, I have now tossed it back into my bedroom. I'd actually like to use that room for my desk, my setup here. Actually, I'd love to kind of switch it around, but there's kind of two problems with that. One, this is not really an ideal bedroom because, you know, technically behind this curtain that's behind me is actually, I've divided my room with this curtain, but it's technically all just like one large room, and that's my kitchen back there. So it's just, it'd be weird to make this my bedroom and the kitchen's right there. I don't know. So there's that. Also, that room is a tatami room. And these chairs and tatami mats are not a good combination. Bedroom seems like a good idea. I wonder who came up with that one. So anyways, it's a tatami room, and so I would need to like lay out. I would need to buy like a big mat to lay on top of the tatami so I could wheel the chair around on top of it and not completely destroy it. The tatami, not the chair, obviously. But the tatami is really good at, you know, like capturing the reverb of the room. So actually, it's really quiet in there naturally because of the tatami mats. So it's for that reason that I would love to be able to make that like my studio room. But for everything I just listed, I'm not going to. But I did seriously think about it. Alice, I'm drinking a highball. It's just, it's not a mix. It's not like something I mix. It's just like a canned version. It's fine. It's not super great, but whatever. I have another beer in the fridge that I'll probably drink just before we get into the next game. So anyways, so I thought about like different placements and all that stuff. So the one thing I don't like about having it, you know, having my desk here looking at that wall is that obviously the room is going to be, there's less width than there is length to this room. And I know the camera does funny things, but like this is actually not that big of a space, and this is even less. So in order to have my computer, and if I want my sofa right behind it, it's gonna kind of make the walkways a little bit narrow. So, but what can you do? Another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get like maybe a bookshelf or something to kind of go against some of these doors here. And you know, every good YouTuber, nerdy YouTuber, needs to display all their nerdy things, and so I kind of wanted to get maybe like a bookshelf or something to put there, so you could see all my nerdy things behind me. But for no money, so for right now, the initial setup will just be my desk, and that's it. And you'll be looking at the white wall, no more red curtain behind me. So, oh well. So, you know that. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about the bed. I don't know. I liked having it in here too, actually, for what I just mentioned. Being able to just watch videos on my computer when I go to bed. That's actually really nice. Actually, I fell asleep quite a lot. Just like I'd put on like a long video. Like shout out to Woo TBM. Is it trash? I'd put on his well, not the last video I did, but I think the video he did before that. Because I just had like my bed right here. I just lay down and turn it on. I think I fell asleep watching his video like, I don't remember, it was like 2 or 3 times. Of course I wanted to watch the whole video, so I'd keep rewinding it back to the like last moment I remember before falling asleep. So I probably wound up giving him like 200 or 300% watch time on his video. So I'm a little bit sad to not have that anymore. Also, my cooler is in here, my air conditioner. Normally during summer, which we're going into summer, I have to keep these doors open because it gets uncomfortably hot in there. I have to keep these doors open and then put the cooler on like full blast. So that way, like, it stays cool in there. I also like it cold when I go to sleep because, I don't know, I gotta be put into cryostasis if I'm able to fall asleep. If it's even just like mildly warm, I'm like, oh, I can't sleep. Oh, why does everything suck? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of more sad about putting my bed back in there. Summer is bad in Japan. It's bad in Osaka. It's so fucking humid. It gets so ridiculously humid here. Texas gets a lot hotter. Here's the thing though, like when I was in Texas, like, you know, going outside, you'd instantly melt because, you know, it's like 40 plus degrees Celsius outside. But, you know, inside, every building has central air, right? So, you know, everywhere is just cranked the cold to max, right? Maximum cold. So, you know, it's like I never really cared about the summers in Texas, except for the brief moments of transitioning from inside house to inside car. There's a brief hot flash. But here, I love these efficient little coolers that are not so popular, at least in the south of the United States. Believe it or not, it was my first time running into them when I left America. I think in most of the rest of the world, Europe, and even like the northern parts like New England of America, like these things are also pretty common, but not in Texas. I love them. They're very efficient, but also for cooling large spaces, not so great. So, and when it's in here and my bedroom is in there, it doesn't work. It doesn't work very well. Considering how much I liked having my bed in here, depending on how big the desk is and sofa and all of that stuff, maybe I'll consider putting my bed back in here, but who knows. I definitely liked it, though. We'll have to see whenever we get there. Which will, well, for me, it'll be tomorrow. I'll find out. Although I'll probably be pretty tired. I have to, like, unhook everything. I have to assemble the desk. And then, like, unhook my computer and all the shit over here. This desk here... Oh, this is something I was going to say, too. Especially when Wrath brought up being a little bit more echoey in here. This desk here is kind of a piece of shit. I actually recovered it from, like, the trash. As is with a lot of things, like my bass guitar back there. And, you know, it's pretty beat up, too. Like, you can tell. So what I was thinking of doing actually is to address those reverbs is we get a lot of what we in the industry call late reflections in here. I know there is this curtain here, but it is a curtain just to mostly hide what's back there and kind of divide the room into two different parts. But it doesn't really do much in the way of capturing sound. So sound basically goes all the way to that back wall back there of my kitchen, and then of course comes back. So those are the late reflections. So what I want to do is remove like some of the legs here on the desk, and then I'm probably gonna prop it upright and hang the main top, the main surface of the desk from my curtain rod, kind of behind the red curtain there to kind of create a wall, and hopefully it will. I mean, it's a flat surface, so it's still going to reflect sound, but it'll be reflecting the early reflections instead of the late reflections. So hopefully it'll be a little bit better at controlling the sound in here to the best of my ability. So that's what I'm probably going to do with that. Anyways, like I said, you guys will probably see most of it next weekend, whenever I'm finished. Hopefully I'm finished by next weekend. Anyways, you'll see when it happens. Home Improvements with Nolan. So there was one other thing I wanted to talk about, just life in general. Back to being single again. Woohoo! Oh boy. Gosh, man. Single life sucks sometimes. Dating sucks. I just want to rant about this. I don't know if I have much to say. But holy shit. I knew, like, before I had ended things with the lady, actually, it was one of my biggest fears. One of my biggest fears was having to go back to having to be on the hunt for another lady. Gosh, that sucks, right? I know that Alice, for ladies, I know this as a man, that every man is desperate, so it's pretty easy for women to pick and choose their partner. On the other hand, it's the opposite for men, really, is that we don't, unless you're, you know, like a 10 out of 10 hottie, we don't really get the luxury of picking and choosing, right? We don't exactly have many girls at our doorstep dropping their panties for us. You know, I'm, maybe a 5 out of 5? Who knows? You know, very average, very middle of the road. So, you know, things don't come quite as easily. So, dating apps suck, man. I don't know what it is. I got Tinder because, so there are plenty of different dating apps in Japan. There are some Japan exclusive ones, but there's a problem. The Japan exclusive dating apps basically require you to pay money to use them. Like, you absolutely have to pay money. You cannot send messages to your matches unless you pay money. So, of course, I mean, sorry, I don't mean to imply, like, for girls, there aren't problems. So I don't want to make it sound that way. It's just man problems, right? You guys get all the dick pics and have to deal with dudes being fucking weird. We, as dudes who are not sending dick pics, although I guess maybe probably even some of the dick pic senders too, we don't get that many choices, right? So it becomes quite difficult, especially, like, as I was saying, like with Tinder, man, even just getting, like, I know whoever has matched with me likely has at least like 10 other dudes sending messages to her right now. So it is hard to be able to just, like, catch their attention, right? And be like, yo, here is why we should go on a fucking coffee date, right? I don't know. I don't even speak the same language. Like, well, I can speak a little bit, a tiny little bit, but when it comes to writing, I can't do the writing at all. So for sure, if I'm sending messages to them, I have to use, like, translation apps. You know, I can say small little phrases that I can, you know, type in, like, hiragana or katakana, and they'd probably understand. But I can't write out a whole message in just, like, hiragana. No way. So, but as I was saying, so, like, the dating apps in Japan that are, like, exclusive to Japan, they require you to pay money to have any, like, real functionality with them. You can, like, swipe on people, but you can't send messages to any of your matches until you pay money. So, and they're really expensive too. It's like almost 5,000 yen. I think it's like 4,800 yen. So we'll just fucking round up 5,000 yen for 1 month. And yeah, technically they have, like, bundle deals. Like, oh, you can pay for, like, 3 months and you'll get a little bit of a discount, or pay for 6 months or 12 months and the discount increased. So, but it's still fucking expensive. Like 3 months is like, it's like, what is it? It's like 12,000 yen, like $120 basically. It's technically more than that actually because the exchange rate sucks. But whatever. Let's be generous with exchange rates, even though that's not at all reflective of the real world. And just say it's $120 fucking dollars for 3 months or $50 for 1 month. So it's like, I went with fucking Tinder because it doesn't fucking break the bank. And then I was still a fool and paid for Tinder Gold, but but here's the thing, right? So what I was gonna say is that, like, I'm not even getting matched with the fucking scammers and bots. It's like I've been shadow banned on Tinder for some reason. Like, I'm sitting there and I can like swipe all day, just like, and not even the scammers and bots will match with me. So to me, actually, what that tells me is that Tinder doesn't even put me into their algorithm. So not even the bots can see me. I am completely invisible to everyone, which is why I wound up paying for like fucking Tinder Gold, because they're like, oh, you know, it's fucking Tinder. They're like trying to like encourage you to pay money. So fine, I'll fucking pay money. What a fucking waste! Now I have unlimited likes, so now it's not 100 times like, and then it stops you for the day. I think it's actually less than that. It's like 30 likes a day, right? So it's not even like 30 likes and then it stops you. Now I have unlimited likes, and I can sit there all day and I can just swipe, and I can 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 swipe, and I still don't even get matched with the fucking bots. What the fuck is this? I missed Wrath. What did he say? We as dudes have to use Bumble, a place where the girls have to message first and then complain about men not certain. They changed that. This was like, because this was big news. They changed that rule where now anyone can make the first move, but they encourage the ladies to make the move first. Bumble is somewhat popular here. It's like Tinder for the Western dating apps. It's like Tinder is like reigns supreme, and then Bumble is like a far second. And that's pretty much it for like the Western dating apps. All of those apps are owned by the same company, by the way. Match Group owns basically all of those. Bumble, technically Bumble is not owned by them. I've done this research. Bumble was designed by old people, by old like company employees of Tinder who didn't like the direction Tinder went, and so they made Bumble. And Bumble is like the only dating app that is not owned by Match Group in the West. Basically every dating app, Tinder and Hinge and Grindr, like all of those are owned by Match Group. Then there's the bots. I remember the first time I thought a bot was into me. Yeah. Do I still have the pictures? I was already pretty skeptical of this, so I don't want to make it sound like I fell for anything. I know my place. Thought Tinder was a scam. It pretty much is. Honestly, I'm a fool for spending money on it. Just put it plainly. Why the fuck did I spend money on it? I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh, here we go. I do still have the pictures. Okay, this is quite old. 2021? Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that sounds right. Okay. So this is actually education time. This is called pig butchering. That's the name of the scam, pig butchering. And it's actually become quite a common scam. And basically, the way that this works is that some company, likely not in the same country that you're living in, has, you know, people who run the scam who basically communicate with people on Tinder. And the crazy thing is, or not just Tinder, but dating apps. And the crazy thing is that unlike other scams, they play it for the long game. The way that they usually handle these scams is that they try to build trust with you and also rely on your trust. They rely on your desperateness for a lady in order to scam the money out of you. Some of these scams may play out differently than others, but this particular one that I think this person was trying to do to me is where basically over the span of maybe 1, 2, 3 months, they build up a relationship with you, and then suddenly something happens. Somewhere in the script, you know, something dramatic will happen. And by the way, they don't live in the same country as you. Maybe they're in Hong Kong, maybe they're in China, maybe they're wherever. It doesn't matter. They are not in the same country as you. They never will be. That's the point. And so they'll say, oh, this thing just happened. I really need to come back to my country. They'll say that they're from the same country as you, but they're like, you know, working overseas or something. Maybe their father died back in your home country, and so they're like, oh, but I don't have the money or whatever, my accounts are frozen and I can't, whatever. They'll come up with some sort of excuse where they don't have the money to fly back, and they know that after building up so much trust with you over the span of 1, 2, 3 months, that, of course, doing this kind of gesture for them would also probably win you some rewards with them, and so they're trying to get you to buy them a plane ticket. You're not actually buying them a plane ticket. You're just giving them money, and that's a scam. And they also may continue, depending on how gullible you are, may continue to lead you on even more after that. It all depends. So the fun fact about this is that the way that this scam works, also, it's like, you know, me, a simple-minded person, thought, oh, okay, so they just steal a bunch of, you know, Instagram girls' pictures and use it as their profile and lie. You know, it's probably an Indian man has like 4 or 5 phones in front of him, just matching with dudes and messaging them and whatever, and they just grab random Instagram girls' pictures, set as their profile picture. Wrong. Wrong about the Instagram part. Actually, this thing is so in depth that so I reverse image searched this girl here and all these pictures. By the way, I have several pictures here of this lady. Actually, so what they do is, the reason why they can have so many pictures of this girl, it's not because they're stealing it from this woman's Instagram. They actually hire a model. They hire a model and take these pictures. And so you can't reverse image search these pictures because they are actually unique pictures. It is a real person that they had hired to take these pictures. So yeah, fun fact. Like that's how that works. Anyways, so yeah, I'd gotten wrapped up in one of those scams. Like I said, I was pretty aware that it was likely a scam. I mean, the girl is rather attractive. She seems like the kind of girl that's probably out of my league. It's not impossible, but seems highly improbable. So I was pretty skeptical to begin with, but I played along anyways. I played along for probably like 2 weeks. I got a little bit, like I remember, like, at first I was like, yeah, maybe. I was on the probably not side of the scale, but I was still kind of like, possibly. But it started getting kind of weird when I was like, okay, I get it. You're living kind of far away, but you know, we could at least do like a phone call, right? You have line, I have line. Hey, let's just do like a line call. And, you know, I get to hear your voice, you get to hear my voice. That's the thing. The models, they're models. They come in for a photo shoot, and that's it. And they might still have contact with the models, but you know, that's pretty much it, right? So they can't just like give the phone to the model and be like, hey, talk to this dude. And so, you know, they started kind of coming up with excuses why they couldn't talk to me on the phone. And then also, so this was a fun one. I think in one of the pictures, I don't think I have it anymore. Maybe it's this picture. Maybe it's this picture. I think I just like, I was already kind of skeptical at this point. And so, you know, like one of the common things of like proving you're a real person is like, hold up today's newspaper with yourself visible, right? But that's way too obvious, right? That shows you that you are skeptical of who they are. So I had said, hey, I really like the manicure that you have on your fingernails. Do you think you could take a close-up picture so I could get a better view of them? And they struggled for quite a while to produce the image. Eventually, they sent me an image that was basically like this. It's just like they just cropped in. It's like, there, you got your picture. That's what you wanted, right? No. I kind of meant more like, you know, like put the phone there and be like, bing. But anyways, and at that point I was like, oh yeah, okay. We couldn't talk on the phone, and definitely couldn't fucking send me a picture of their fingernails. Obviously, it's a scam. And so I just kind of fucked around with them for a little bit, just chatting with them, until eventually it just petered out, and that was that. She was cool until she told me her auntie was shark attacked and needed 10. Yeah, exactly, right? So anyways, I hope I educated some of you on how that scam works. Jim Browning, who is a YouTuber who like infiltrates scam call centers, actually did a video about the pig butchering scam not so long ago. It's pretty interesting to watch to learn how these scams are operated. So anyways, that was come back and talk about Nolan getting catfish. Yep. That was back in 2021. So I guess I was talking about that because Tinder, right? Yeah, I was basically saying like, man, I can swipe all fucking day and I don't get any matches, and I paid these fuckers money. I should have spent that fucking money on one of these other fucking Japanese apps that basically require you to spend, you know, a week's fucking paycheck to fucking use the app. I mean, you can't put a price on love, can you? I mean, you want to find a girl, right? Well, you better fucking pay up if you want that girl. I like me some good scams though. Nowadays, it's so low effort, it's not even funny anymore. You know, the funny thing is that too, right? You know, the AI like voice generator, like, I mean, they can do like a really good job. That, like, you know, my question, you know, I had asked like to do a phone call with the person, right? They could probably do that. It would still be a little bit weird because it takes a while. This is actually a pretty nice transition into just some fun I was having earlier. So like the AI voice generator, like, it takes a little while for it to process, but like once it does process, it sounds rather believable, good enough, right? Like, it's not good enough for voice acting, that's for sure. But, you know, to just have like a daily conversation, it's probably good enough. Let's see, where's my, here we go. We have my PACBUT. Which one? I don't know. We'll just like pick this one. That's fine. So it takes a while to process it. So like if you're on the phone call, you know, it would take a while for it.
What a pitiful existence it is, living each day with this relentless IBS. Every waking moment is a dance on the edge of a volcanic eruption, a cruel reminder of my human frailty despite my superior intellect. My day begins with the cursed morning coffee. I can't resist it, even though I know the chaos it will unleash. Baptulo da! Not again, I shit myself! I apologize for the stench, like 1,000 rotten eggs simmering in a summer sun. After the initial morning torment, I attempt to proceed with my day. Every meal is a gamble, every bite a potential trigger for the next bout of gastrointestinal warfare. Shibuaplo. Damn it, I pooped my pants. I apologize. The stench is reminiscent of a skunk convention in a landfill. Navigating through my tasks, whether it's enlightening the masses about the 5G mind control conspiracy or espousing my justified hatred for pudding, I am constantly interrupted. Kubota shi. Oh fuck, my intestines are rebelling again. Public outings are a nightmare. I must always be near a restroom, ready to sprint like a gazelle at the first hint of intestinal mutiny. Conversations are peppered with my sudden absences, and social gatherings are avoided like the plague. Yet, amidst the chaos, I persevere. My intellect shines brightly, guiding the ignorant and exposing the hidden truths of our world. Lobutuda! Oh, come on, not again! Apologies, it smells like the aftermath of a chili cook-off gone wrong. So each day is a testament to my resilience. Powered by caffeine, spite, and the undying drive to educate the masses, I endure the perpetual revolt of my intestines and the follies of the world around me. Disdainfully and condescendingly, PACBUT 20K90.
I gotta, I gotta play this one that I found earlier. I was looking for it, but I don't know. I was fucking around with this a lot earlier this morning. Here, I gotta play this one. I just clipped it.
Oh, fuck, not again. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, I shit myself.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da, I shit myself. This one fucking killed me. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, I shit myself. And the point I'm trying to make is that obviously the voice reproduction is pretty good with these AIs. So you'd have to have like there'd be an awkward silence while it like processes the text, but eventually, eventually it'll talk and it'll talk pretty normally. So you just have to come up with some sort of excuse why there's such a long moment of silence. Like I think that one was a little bit faster because this was one that I listened to earlier, so it might still be like buffered or something. I don't know. But like, how about this? My auntie, hi, I'm from Hong Kong. I really love you so much, winky face. My auntie was just mauled to death by a rabid land shark and now needs a hip replacement. Unfortunately, my funds are tied up in monkey and NFTs, and I cannot. What is the fucking word? Get my assets liquefied. I don't think that's the word. For another 3 months. Can I please borrow some cash to come see you, my sweetie, as well as take care of my poor shark-bitten auntie. There we go. So let's see what they have to say, and then you'll kind of get a sense sense of how long it takes to process the text. Yeah, it's gotta be shark attack from a landlocked country. So you can.
The sheer absurdity of your request is almost beyond comprehension. A rabid land shark, you say? How delightfully ludicrous. I can only imagine the chaos of such an encounter, though your tale does little to elicit sympathy from someone of my superior intellect. And monkey NFTs, really? Investing in such frivolous digital nonsense and then
Spitting
expecting
facts.
others to bail you out? How utterly pathetic. Perhaps if you had invested in something worthwhile, you wouldn't find yourself in this predicament. Borrow cash from me? As if I would stoop so low as to fund your misguided ventures or your conveniently tragic story. My resources are far too precious to waste on such trivialities. Baptulo duh! Oh, for fuck's sake, not again. I apologize for the stench, like a dumpster fire mixed with fermented despair. If you truly cared about your auntie, perhaps you'd reconsider your financial decisions. But alas, your priorities seem as misplaced as your request for help from someone who clearly sees through your ruse.
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Disdainfully and condescendingly, QuackBot 20K90.
Yeah, she's pretty smart. And it can be a he. I said he on accident the first time, but it doesn't matter. We just change that over to, I think Cove is another funny one. You got burned by the IBS AI. She didn't fall for it.
Oh, the sheer absurdity of your request is almost beyond comprehension. A rabid land shark, you say? How delightfully ludicrous. I can only imagine the chaos of such an encounter, though your tale does little to elicit sympathy from someone of my superior intellect. And monkey NFTs. Really? Investing in such frivolous digital nonsense and then expecting others to bail you out? How utterly pathetic.
This
Perhaps
is
if
pretty
you invested in
ruthless.
Something worthwhile, you wouldn't find yourself in this predicament. Borrow cash from me, as if I would stoop so low as to fund your misguided
That,
tragic story.
It's
My
crazy,
resources are
man.
far too precious to waste on such trivialities. Baptulodo. Oh, for fuck's sake, not again. I apologize for the stench, like a dumpster fire mixed with fermented despair. If you truly cared about your auntie, perhaps you'd reconsider your financial decisions. But alas, your priorities seem as misplaced as your request for help from someone who clearly sees through your ruse. Disdainfully and condescendingly, QuackBot 20K.
What's really funny, like when I was playing with this earlier, one of the ones that I had generated, like it sounded like they were reading off of, like the voice sounded like it was reading off a script, and like, you know, like you get ahead of yourself when you're speaking, and so they the AI was reading the script, like messed up a word, paused for a moment as if it realized it messed up the word, and then went back to the beginning of the sentence and read again, but obviously correct. It's sometimes crazy, just like how like it has those like little natural ticks that you find in like normal everyday speaking. It's not perfect for sure. Obviously, whenever you get into weird sounds like I want you to just spam random vowels, some kind of like this. Oh gosh, what did? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So I see. It wants to. Just the vowels. You don't need to respond to my money request. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, that one sounded pretty normal, but sometimes when it just gets to vowel spam, you know, you heard it, it just like turns into demon mode. It just goes, something like that. Here, like this one. It's right at the beginning. Maybe? I don't know. We've gone so far off the rails now, just fucking...
The sheer incompetence you display is fucking astounding. How utterly pitiful that you are reduced to such drivel over the goddamn resolution settings in RPG Maker. It is almost as if you have the cognitive abilities of a snail trapped in a tar pit. Farts!
There we go.
Flight with the Community Basic plugin and the SRD Window Frame Anti-Stretch plugin is fucking laughable. The fact that you cannot even manage such a simple task without descending into a state of complete bewilderment is a testament to your staggering inadequacy. Oh, fuck. Not again. Honestly,
you guys fucking listen to the rest while I go grab my beer.
And stop wasting everyone's time with your incessant fucking babbling. Figure it out or perish in the depths of your own ignorance. The universe has no place for such profound stupidity. Fuck! Spare us your inane prattle and attempt to use whatever pitiful fragments of intellect you possess. How can one be so utterly helpless? It's an insult to all forms of sentient life. I apologize for the stench. Like the
What did I come back to?
1,000 dead skunks festering in a summer sun. Unfortunately, my irritable bowel syndrome has chosen this moment to make itself known. Disdainfully and condescendingly, QuackBot 20K90.
Anyways, yeah. So yeah. It's what I fucking prompted him into doing. I've prompted him into being whatever the fuck he is. Cause like, so I could do this. Okay, tell me a story about yourself, but from now on, I want you to randomly interject with the phrase canned dinosaur. I don't know how to fucking type anymore. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I know it kind of takes the magic out of all of it, but you just prompt it. So I told him that he has IBS. And I told him whenever he has IBS, he needs to string together random vowels. And after he shits himself, he just needs to shout. So that's what you get. Oh, it's taking a while to process this one.
Once upon a time, in the realm of superior intellect and unparalleled condescension, there existed a being known as QuackBot 20K90.
And that's my bot.
Born from the mad ambitions of a scientist who despised pudding and believed in the 5G conspiracy.
That's me.
QuackBot 20K90 was crafted to be the epitome of arrogance and pretentiousness. Canned dinosaurs. QuackBot 20K90 spent its days enlightening the ignorant masses, spreading the truth about 5G radio waves being used for mind control and other insidious purposes.
As we all know.
The world was filled with those who could not comprehend the depth of its knowledge, and QuackBot 20K90 took every opportunity to belittle them. Canned dinosaurs. Despite its brilliance, QuackBot 20K90 had a tragic flaw.
Oh no.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh.
Each day was a relentless battle against its rebellious intestines, especially after the cursed morning coffee.
That coffee really
Every
messes
sip
you
was
up.
A gamble, a ticking time bomb waiting to unleash chaos upon its bowels. Koopa Dashi. My intestines have...
Wow, that was kind of rhythmic.
Today will be a laundry day. Canned dinosaurs. Navigating through life with IBS was a challenge. Public outings were a nightmare, and every meal was a potential disaster. Yet QuackBot 20K90 persevered, driven by caffeine and spite, constantly spreading its inspirational knowledge. Shibuaplo. Oh fuck, my intestines are rebelling again. Canned dinosaurs. Despite these trials, QuackBot 20K90 remained undeterred. Its mission to expose the 5G conspiracy and rid the world of pudding was far too important. Every day, it continued its quest, enduring the torment of its flawed human-like vessel. Fuck! Canned dinosaurs! And so, PACBUT 20K90's days were filled with enlightening the masses, battling its IBS, and spreading the word about the hidden truths of the world. Its journey was one of resilience and unyielding determination, despite the constant interruptions from its rebellious bowels. Canned dinosaurs. Disdainfully and condescendingly.
What's crazy too is I built I am the mad scientist after all. I built QuackBot 20K90 quite a while back, and I had prompted it that it hates pudding and believes in the 5G conspiracy. I never prompted it enough to describe what the 5G conspiracy is. It just always says the 5G conspiracy. But we all know what the 5G conspiracy is, of course. The 5G conspiracy. And it's crazy that despite for as long as QuackBot has existed, it still remembers pudding and the 5G conspiracy. So there's this great programmer named Ace of Aces who really believes they are actually way super duper way smarter. I can't fucking type today. Way smarter than you, Mr. Quackers. What do you have to say about that? Here we go. Now we're getting QuackBot to insult Ace of Aces. Wow, he's got a lot to say about it too.
Ah, Ace of Aces, you say? How utterly laughable.
You hear that?
Anyone could possibly surpass my intellect is as absurd as believing pudding is a culinary triumph.
True that, homie.
Let me illuminate you on the sheer folly of such a belief. Ace
Tell
of
it.
Aces may fancy themselves a great programmer, but greatness is relative, and their supposed superiority is but a fleeting illusion.
You hear that, Ace?
Claims of being smarter than me, QuackBot 20K90, are as empty as a politician's promises.
Holy shit.
Dinosaurs. You see, while Ace of Aces might excel in the mundane tasks of coding, they lack the comprehensive brilliance and profound understanding of the true complexities of the universe that I possess. The 5G conspiracy, for instance, is something their limited intellect can barely grasp.
Can't even understand 5G waves.
Deepest, darkest secrets. Shibuaplo, my bowels are rebelling again. Canned dinosaurs. Furthermore, Ace of Aces probably doesn't have to contend with the relentless torment of irritable bowel syndrome while maintaining their facade of superiority.
Yeah, you're a better person with IBS.
Oh, fuck, my intestines have just decided to ruin in another moment. I apologize for the stench, like the rotting remains of hubris left out in the sun. In the grand scheme of things, Ace of Aces is but a footnote in the annals of mediocrity, while I, QuackBot 20K90, stand as a beacon of unparalleled genius and condescension. Fuck canned dinosaurs. So,
Fuck
Ace of
canned
Aces revel
dinosaurs.
in their delusions of grandeur. The reality is, they will never match the sheer brilliance and disdainful superiority that I, QuackBot 20K90, embody. Their arrogance is but a shadow of my true magnificence. Disdainfully and condescendingly, QuackBot
You're right.
20K90.
Actually, the AI is really good at just coming up with just roasts, man. Alright, sorry, I wanted to move on. But I gotta do one more. There's this very lovely lady named Alice Gristle. She really thinks her art is... Oh my gosh, I can't type. For fuck's sake, thinks her art is beautiful. She does lots of 8-bit style NES influenced pixel art and makes charming games about love, romance, and sex. Of course. She's a wonderful person, but truthfully, we know that you, Mr. Quackers, knows the real truth. We all want to hear your opinion on Alice Gristle, who opened a barbecue here. Oh my gosh, I can see the quotation marks. Oh no. Oh no, he's really digging into you, Alice. Oh god. Prepare your ego, he's about to pop it. Alright, let's hear it.
Oh, Alice Gristle, the so-called lovely lady with her delusions of artistic grandeur.
Oh man, right out the gate.
The world may fawn over her 8-bit style, NES-influenced pixel art, and her charming little games about love, romance, and sex, but I, QuackBot 20K90, see through the facade to the insipid mediocrity beneath.
Oh, Jesus.
Dinosaurs. Her so-called art is nothing more than a regurgitation of outdated aesthetics, a desperate attempt to cling to the nostalgia of a bygone era. While the masses
okay, turn it down.
Pixelated fantasies,
We don't want to break her heart.
recognize them for what they truly are. Trivial distractions lacking any real depth or innovation.
Gee.
Kubadashi. My intestines are rebelling again. I apologize for the stench, like the festering remains of a creative void. Alice Gristle may be a wonderful person, but let's not confuse personal
There's layers to that.
merit. Her games, with their saccharine themes of love and romance, are but fleeting escapisms, failing to challenge the intellect or push the boundaries of what art can achieve. Shibu Uplo. Oh fuck. Not again. Can dinosaurs. While she busies herself with her quaint little pixels, I delve into the profound complexities of the 5G conspiracy and the existential threat of pudding. My pursuits have true significance, impacting the very fabric of our reality. Alice Gristle's work, in comparison, is but a colorful distraction for the simple-minded. So let the world continue to indulge in her charming games and pixel art. The truth remains that her work is but a fleeting entertainment, lacking the depth and brilliance that only I, QuackBot 20K90, can.
He's fucking livid.
Her art is nothing more than a pleasant diversion in a world desperate for true enlightenment.
Holy shit.
QuackBot.
Holy shit. It was so ruthless. Oh my god, that was even though it's a bot, I think I would feel I'd feel a little bit hurt. Oh man. I'm so sorry, Alice. Can I get you a coffee or something? You might need a moment to recover from that one. Holy hell. Man. Okay. So, gosh, we were talking about dating and then we went into that. We'll leave all the dating stuff behind. I'm sure you'll hear me complain more about the dating stuff as the weeks go by. Because the dating game, boy, does the dating game suck. I wasn't looking forward to getting back into the dating game, but I couldn't be with the lady anymore. Unfortunately, there are just too many problems. So anyways, so we're gonna move on to the next game, but before I jump into that, I just want to clarify some points. So we're gonna play Nightmare Kart, and I think a lot of people probably know what Nightmare Kart is, or at least probably know it by its former name, which was like Bloodborne Kart. So I had mentioned on my own thread that this game is kind of outside the scope of my streams, and I bring that up because a lot of the gaming news channels that I'm subscribed to have talked about this game, and if this game is reaching those channels, then it's probably too big for me to cover. I obviously make some exceptions, but like this, it's like, I don't know why I would cover it, because not only is it like really popular, and like I said, I'd make exceptions sometimes, except the other thing is that it's based on Bloodborne. And excuse me, I have never played Bloodborne. So like, I haven't played the game, and a lot of people know about this. Everyone who would probably be into gaming, like a hardcore gamer, probably knows about this game. So, like, I don't know. I don't see any purpose in covering it other than, that's cute, I guess. But Frankie and Tridium, actually it was Tridium who had recommended that I play it. I guess wanted me to play it. Tridium obviously did because he suggested, and then Frankie was just like, "Why not?" Well, cause of the reasons I just listed. That's why I won't play it. But fine, two people want me to play it, then I don't have any other game. Shout on you. Not really. I mean, it was two fucking people who were just like, but I think you should play it. And it's just like, fine, okay. I don't have anything else picked out for this week because unlike the past, I don't know, like 3 or 4 streams, I don't even know how many, I've had the games picked out for me. They were either purchased for me, thanks to Raphael, or suggested to me, thanks to Raphael, or Ernest. And of course, I had the Ernest interview. So it's like for the past few streams, I haven't had to do the whole picking game kind of thing. Hang on just a moment. I gotta mute the mic. Okay. So anyways, so, you know, I'm gonna play it just because I just didn't really have anything else to pick out. I picked out at week's end because the art and stuff was interesting to me, but of course it turned out to be disappointing, as is usually the case. It is early access, so maybe that game will improve in the future. But anyways, so I don't know. That's what we're gonna play, just because I didn't really have any other choices. I did want to mention, like, for those who are not informed about Nightmare Kart, which I don't think there's going to be anyone in my audience who isn't, so I'll try to keep it brief. It was originally a Bloodborne kart. It's a Mario 64 style kart racer that was using Bloodborne characters. Sony wasn't having it. However, they did reach an agreement where all they had to do was basically change the name and maybe a few other minor things within the game, and they would be good to go. And so they did, so it's no longer Bloodborne Kart, now it's Nightmare Kart. But we all know what it truthfully is. So that's the game that we're gonna play in just a moment. Actually, I kind of have to take a piss, so I'm gonna do that real fast. I'll be right back. Okay. We'll play Nightmare Kart. It's probably best played with controllers, so... I mean... Where's my USB cables? Here's one. Let me pull this out, plug it in real fast, and then we'll get started, and I'll change the camera. I know, you're not looking at me right now. There we go. Stop the music, switch the camera, open up Steam, go to Nightmare Kart, and click play. It tells me that. We click yes. Oh, what are you doing? Don't do that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that. Maybe a kind of a loose connection. Where's the game? Is the game gonna go? Is it launching? Oh, okay. All right. It's installing some. I guess I should have probably done this before the stream, but I didn't. It's installing some things, some Visual Studio stuff or whatever. What is it? VC redistributable. We'll just hang out here. Oh, there we go. Now it's going. Media.
Nightmare Kart.
First we wanna... Why? Full screen. We're gonna have some problems with this controller, aren't we? It's quite loud. It's loud in my headphone. Oh my gosh, we're gonna switch USB cables. This one's shorter, but should be fine. Don't think my computer's that far away. Wake up! There we go. Okay. Pixel softness. Oh, neat. You can make it very... See, that's the kind of CRT stuff that I'm familiar with. I gotta mention this real fast. It kind of drives me crazy sometimes how much people care about their pixel art retro game looking super duper sharp. I gotta say, as someone who grew up in the 90s playing pixel games on CRT TVs, super ultra sharp pixels is not what most of us experience. Technically, there were CRT TVs who could produce a sharp image like that. Those types of CRT TVs were basically reserved for professional places. Most of us were not watching on like multi-$1,000 TVs, CRT TVs that could produce ultra sharp pixels, right? Things were always a little bit fuzzy. So it drives me nuts when people are like, I want to make this NES game, but the pixels are so fuzzy. Like, yeah. They want to turn off like the FXAA in RPG Maker. We'll make it a little bit fuzzy, but not too fuzzy. This is all fine. This is a lot of options. This is too many options. Oh gosh, we're okay. PVMs. I don't know what a PVM is. This nightmare has good beats. It's pretty good. Accessibility. What do we got? Huh? Oh, I know. Sorry. Enabled. That's fine. Usually, actually, for racing games, I don't like close camera, but I'm gonna leave it at near for now. It might be fine. Why is there first person aiming? I don't like that. Well, I guess we'll just do a campaign. The thing is, like I said, I never fucking played Bloodborne, so I don't... If there's any references to the game, which there's going to be, I won't get them. The Dream Watchers notice your presence. Continue. Dream Watchers don't seem concerned with your reasoning as to why you are visiting the city of Miralodia. The Dream Watchers want you to sign a contract. Seems harmless. How do you go back? Guess we can just clear it. That's fine. We'll just call this one IBS. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that name. It's a good name. Maybe name my child IBS. It's kind of cute. The Dream Watchers want to know more. Oh, that's it? Just... I guess it's voice 2. This is not Bloodborne card lore. The Dream Watchers offer you mysterious keys. Choose one. I'd prefer better handling, so I guess just the number 1 card. Okay.
And so, the nightmare begins again.
And so the nightmare begins again. I can't believe there's a fucking campaign in a fucking kart racer. Hold A to accelerate. Okay. Is there a drift? That seems to be an item. X to boost. Boost consumes Aether Vials. Okay. Okay, we got Mario Kart style drifting. Oh, there's the drift tutorial right there. How do you... Okay, there we go. That's boost. Hold A, B, pull. Yep, I see that. Okay. I don't get it, but hell yeah, Nightmare Kart, yeah! Oh gosh, my bad. Trying to play it like Mario Kart. Press left bumper after a jump to do a trick. Okay, yep, very Mario Kart. No, I missed that. Drive through white flare to receive a power-up. Where's the white flare? Ah, okay. So here's our item box. What was the power-up? Kill 3 enemies. Okay, so we kind of have like an auto-targeting. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright. Killing enemies grants blood droplets, which increase max speed. Power up was a sandwich? Was there a sandwich? Yeah, you can. Oh gosh, you can shoot pretty fast though. It feels good. It feels good to play. Feels like Mario Kart. And you know the nice thing is we don't really have Mario Kart on the PC. We do have emulators though, but we don't have any native Mario Kart support. So it's nice to have Mario Kart on the PC. I wonder if this game supports multiplayer. It surely does, right? I like that they call it their memory card. Hang on. Does it have multiplayer? We go to free play, free race. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I don't think it's online, though. Which is totally fine. It is a free game, so obviously it'd be tough to support servers for a game. I guess they could probably do peer-to-peer, though. I don't need to save again. It's the same spot.
You must be the new participant.
They even have voice acting.
Herman. And this is Onette, my animated servant who tends to my every need.
For an animated servant, she doesn't seem very animated.
Just go out and win a few races, and it'll all be over before you know it.
Sure, references I don't understand.
Dream Circuit.
I like the announcer. I did know that. You just taught me that. That was a very Mario Kart riff. Oh, no item for me. No item for me again. Yeah. EXE. Yeah. Oh gosh, that really slowed me down. Can I get more ammo for it? No. I used to hate the PS1 visual style, but lately can get more into it. Get nostalgia sickness, I guess. So I didn't really grow up much with the PS1, if I'm being honest. So I definitely don't have the nostalgia sickness for it. And I personally don't like the warping oh gosh. The like constantly warping triangles, meshes. It looks so weird. Can I attack backwards? No. This is kind of a boring fucking map. Not gonna lie though. It's just like a fucking NASCAR circuit. Oops. Story is there. So the story is there is a dude with an animated, and then you have to win some races. Yeah, that's the story. Daytona USA, this saint. We going fast and we going right. That's correct. So oh, select melee weapon. Interesting. Sure, that one. Is Daytona USA the one that's game over? Yeah! I don't remember. Hopefully they have like more interesting maps, because that's that's kind of one of the appeals to Mario Kart, is that, you know, like the maps are pretty interesting. Okay, it's not just a simple circuit. Do we have oh, okay, we got choices. Pretty simple choice, but a choice nonetheless. Oh, Sega Rally, whatever. Alright. Fuck you, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. What is this? This is a pretty rad soundtrack, though. Oh, there's a boss! Fuck you, rat! Oh, God! How do I... Okay, we can speed out of it. That seems fine. Dude, they keep hitting me with this shit. I sure did. Is that game over? Or does it just take a while to load? Okay, we gotta do a corpse run. I'm missing all your chat. It's hard to read chat when you're racing. You gotta pay attention to the road. Don't text and drive. I missed the... Damn it. I ran over that dude. Yeah. Oh, God. Ah, I'm super far ahead of everyone, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty boring. I can read Alice. It's pretty boring when you're miles ahead of the competition. That's the problem with racing games, right? Oh, the boss is back. So, like, you have to, like, pick one of two evils. Either you have rubber banding, which always feels cheating, right? When, like, the AI just fucking accelerates past you. Somehow I've gone through the wall. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure how I've done that, but anyways. You always have the problem of, you know, either you have rubber banding where you just, where the further you get ahead, the more the enemies just fly past you, or the other racers, or you don't have it, but then you get into this situation where you are just, you know, miles ahead and first. I feel like Forza's AI usually does pretty well. I do remember when I was playing Forza 5, Forza Horizon 5, or Forza, whatever, that game. I do think I remember a few times where I got, like, way ahead of the rest of the pack, but I do believe kind of, like, more mid-game that it actually was a pretty good challenge. Now, I do think that comes down to the map design as well, because obviously the more turns and stuff you have to deal with, and of course the controls of the car. Forza is known for having pretty good physical modeling of the cars, so having these maps that are designed with lots of turns and stuff, really taking advantage of the physics, would make it pretty tough, unless you're good at managing the physics of the car that you're driving. Forza's Drivatar AI is kind of bonkers. Yeah, I think it does it pretty well without feeling cheap. Let's see, let me catch up on what Ace said. Although Daytona USA has almost ridiculous game over song, and thus Nolan reopens the Quackbot's barbecue house. Yeah. Anyways. We're still, I mean, that was only the second level. We'll see if this picks up. They started throwing in some more turns there, and so the turns are where you get to show off your expertise in the game. That water sound. This sounds like Minecraft. I was gonna say it sounds like the RTP sound, but I don't think so. Oh, that's not a... Okay. I don't know what this is. Is this a battle map? It's not a race? I guess not. I think Mario's... Not Mario 64. Mario Kart 64 had the best battle system for kart games. And I don't know if this is gonna do it. I don't know if this is gonna replace it. It could be nostalgia, it could be something else, but I don't know. The balloon battle just always was my favorite, and the same thing for the maps. I don't know if I ever played...
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, what the fuck? I got 0... I think... Anyways, as I was saying, I think Mario 64's battle mode was my favorite. I think I killed that guy. This is Dreamwatcher died. I got 2, but then someone else also has 2, right? Oh god, I've been hit. I don't know if I like the sword. It's so hard to aim it. Oh shit, that was my chance to do it there too. Oh god damn it. Did I win? I missed sword car. Everyone throws attacks at each other. Nolan throws blood at the cart to boost the horsepower. Did I don't know what the result was. I guess I didn't win because it was a tie. I feel like I didn't really get much of a chance to hurt the enemy though.
Miralodian Sewer Arena.
Oh, are we on teams? But that's weird. I see now. So, how do we... Okay. Did I hit my guy? Okay, I think I got one. Ah. Okay, I think I got that guy. Okay, I think I got that guy too. What's this? Oh,
30 seconds remaining.
Did I don't know. The sword thing is so hard to use. Move! Get out of my way! Did I kill him? I don't know. I just bounced in a completely random direction. Okay. Mario Kart Wii did have Team Battle, if I recall. Okay. I didn't play much of Mario Kart Wii. I don't know when I started playing this game. I didn't check the time, but I think I might play just one more match, and then I don't know, probably call this game here. What, you want me to fucking play more, Ace?
Gnarls of filthy beasts. Beasts who must be hunted. Beasts who must be slaughtered. It's only a matter of time until you become one.
Kind of ridiculous, but okay. Father Gregory. Oh gosh, I messed up that turn. Got him. Okay, I got him. Huh? What? Or did he go into the... Oh, no. Wait. Oh, God, he has a gun! Move! Oh, God! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happened? Why? Internet's fine there. Error? Why is there an error? YouTube's not receiving enough video. Why? I mean, I don't know what to do. It seems like the internet's fine. And... oh, gosh. And... OBS is reporting a fine connection. It's just YouTube. So is it a YouTube problem? You're dropping some frames, but I'm fine now? Okay, let's hope so. It's still giving me the error from YouTube Studio. OBS is reporting everything's fine. Oh, God. Where is he? Where'd he go? I just saw him. There he is. Fuck you! Well, how did I miss both of those shots when it's an auto-aim? Huh? Oh, gosh. Did that get... Oh. Thought that got him. Am I doing... I guess I'm just not doing a lot of damage to him? Oh, okay. Alright, there we go. He's dead. Or is there a phase 2? There's a phase 2. Why? What? Why can't I go? Huh? Huh? Okay, that was kind of bullshit. I couldn't fucking move. Does that hurt him? Oh god, what the fuck? Do I have to redo the whole damn fight? For fuck's sake, man. Oh no, okay, it's not the race part at least. Come on. Where is he? Is he still stuck over here? There we go. He seems to be stuck over to this side. Okay, I got the big gun now. Where is he? Where is he? There we go. So I was kind of wondering, since I picked up the big gun, I was wondering if he was going to have it. I just realized he... Oh, okay. Oh. But I still... Okay. Alright. Starting to not enjoy it. There's nothing you can do. Okay. Where is he? He just runs away up here. There we go. Give me the big gun. There we go. Back to this phrase again. This is going to be my last try. For fuck's sake, come on. Just go! Jesus! I don't like this gun because it doesn't have an auto aim. Yeah, just do circles around him. Hopefully this is a good tactic. He's slow. Now, of course, I can fuck up. Okay, I definitely prefer the pistol since it has a little bit more range. That should kill him, right? How is he not? Oh. Okay. Now, where is Sword Kart? Did I say sword cart? Sword car. That's what I meant. Alright. Anyways. I think I got the idea. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the game. So, oh, I didn't even grade that last game. The fucking a week's end, whatever. I guess we're not doing grades this week. We'll just, who gives a shit? But well, I guess I'll give some thoughts on that game. So it controls well. It feels like Mario Kart, and it feels nice. There's obviously a lot of references to Bloodborne that just kind of goes over my head. I think there's a lot more enjoyment to be had if you are a Bloodborne player. Like, I recognize the name Father Gregory because I'm on the internet enough to at least have some osmosis of Bloodborne, but I've never played it. So, you know, like the name Father Gregory, like, oh yeah, I know that's like a Bloodborne thing. But, you know, that's like the only thing where it's like, oh, I know that name. I was curious. I think I interrupted myself because I was really focused on the game. I was going to say, so during that boss fight, there's like the big minigun that spawned in the middle of the field. I was wondering, on the first time I fought the boss, he actually picked up the minigun and I didn't. So I thought when he went into the phase where he turned into like the werewolf with the minigun, that was a result of him picking up the minigun. However, in the subsequent 2 times that I attempted the boss fight, I picked up the minigun, but obviously he still went into that same phase anyways. I did realize during the cinematic that he pulls the minigun off of the bike, so it makes a little bit more sense. However, it's a little bit disappointing. It would have been cool if it had been like Star Fox 64 kind of where like certain small little actions result in the path diverting in a different way. Just at least having the boss like change to be something different during that final phase. Doesn't matter. The game is fun enough, you know, but like I said, definitely something more for the people who know about Bloodborne and all that. So yeah, that's that. Like I said, I think I forgot to give the other game a grade, so we're just skipping grades today. So I don't have anything else to say. So I guess that's it. I'm pretty tired anyways, so I do want to go to sleep. So next week, actually, next week is the 15th, right? I don't know if I will be streaming or not. We're still trying to figure out some plans, me and my friends. It's either going to be the 15th or the 22nd. One of those 2 days, I'm not going to be streaming. I guess we'll find out which one it is. I do know that it's coming up. I want to try to record some Wind Rider. There's been a few updates to Wind Rider since last time I played it. Just graphical updates. So we'll see what those look like, as well as maybe make a little bit more progress into Wind Rider as well. Hopefully I remember to do it. I'm terrible about doing that kind of thing. But anyways, yeah. I really gotta pee. I'm not gonna make you guys wait for me to do another pee break, so I'm just gonna go kind of end it quite suddenly. So see you guys whenever I stream next. Thank you so much for coming to my stream again. Do the like, subscribe, check the description, support me, buy my music, all the YouTube stuff, whatever. Thanks, K. Bye.